that thing? What is wrong? Please call all of your colleagues outside. Call your neighbor. Please call all of. We gave you what? 15 minutes. So you must train yourself now for 4 days. You are call your neighbor. 15 minutes to take break. And you are all of. We gave you what? 15 minutes. So you must train yourself now for 4 days. You are call your neighbor so that 15 minutes take break. And you are all of. We gave you what? Over to you, Sharon. You must start, Sharon. You must not give them space to chit-chat outside. They'll chat at lunchtime. I think lunch will be a little bit longer, so it will be at 1:30. Yeah, I think just 1, 2, 3. From 1:30. Okay, the lunch will be 1:30 to 2:15. 45 minutes. It's too long, ne? Yeah. Especially those that can eat faster. Over to you.
Thank you. Welcome back. You will see when we do our presentation, it relates to, it talks about time management and all of that, you will see. So let's move on. So we're still on our weaknesses, right? And we have people who wanted to share, and of course we had to break. We said we will converse when we are back and continue when we are back. So the people who wanted to share their weaknesses, please raise your hands again. More weaknesses. It was at the back. Are you no longer feeling it now? I'm bringing the mic.
Hello everyone, I'm Risha Smith, also from the ASUT organization. Okay, the weakness I wrote down is maybe we're not so sure where our company will be, but then the limited seating for our customers, or maybe a lack of outdoor spaces in terms of weather conditions and so on, because we know we usually eat ice cream if it's warm, it's hot and all that, but then the limited seating spaces or a lack of outdoor space and weather conditions.
So yes, we are going to carry on. Can I please give
sure.
Mama a platform to welcome people? Then we carry on.
My name is Grace Moseki, and my job is just a little bit. I was supposed to have done it earlier on to welcome everybody to the province. We are happy that the department is here to give us skills that we need. And I know that you are not going to be going around and saying, government is not good giving us opportunity, because this is one of the opportunities that you are getting. And you are not going to acquire the skill and sit down with it. Ne? You are going to see to it that you are doing something about it. So thank you very much for everybody that has heeded the call. I hope that tomorrow we'll achieve all those 50 people who we're expecting. And even the people, you can share the link with the people that are at home that will be able to follow up on the program. Because as we are speaking to you right now, people online are hearing us. Yeah. So participate, people, don't be shy. It's an opportunity, it's your 5 minutes that you must take by the hands, ask questions. Don't go out and complain and say, hey, I did not hear this, I did not like this. Make sure that you like everything whilst you're here and you give us proper feedback. And then if you don't know a word, just raise a hand and say, look, it's not in my vocabulary to know what a threat is. What do you think a threat is? Can you help me with a threat so that I can think about it? But I know for most of us here, got metric in it. Even if you don't have metric, participate. Thank you very much for everybody that is here. The participant from Botswana, raise your hands. Let's see you. Tabanchu. Bloomspruit, I'll say Bloomspruit. I'm not going to be saying Bergman and here. Yeah, and yeah, thank you very much for coming, guys. Make sure other people are coming tomorrow. We're supposed to be 50 here, né? Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mama Grace. Let's give Mama Grace a digital clap. They just joined us. Let's open it up. Leader. Warm it up.
Where's the leader?
Warm it up.
3, 2, 1. She's a champion.
Beautiful. Thank you so much. So, let's move on. Thank you so much. What was your name? Please give me your name.
Lucretia.
Lucre. I'll call you Lucre. Thank you so much for sharing. Team, we are still in weaknesses. I still need more. Yes. Please give Patricia the mic. Our weaknesses. We're running a very big company and it has to be successful. It has to generate income. So, weaknesses.
I think it will be spending the profit that you're making.
Very important. Like, we shouldn't find ourselves using the same money and say, I'm another place. Because the business will what? What will the business do? It will fall. Bankrupt. I hear those big words and I'm not sure where they're coming from. Yes, you can say what you want to say.
I think another weakness in this business would be the change of season.
Change of season. A challenge. What a big challenge. So, yes, you can carry on. Or you done?
I think the challenge is
Is it a threat or is it a weakness?
It's a threat. Between the two, remember, work hand in hand, it's between the two.
Yeah, okay. I think it's under my weakness.
Okay, fine.
Because during the winter, the business will weaken again.
So what will be our situation in case of that becoming? What do you think would be our solution? Are we adding something on this business? Remember, we're only selling ice cream. So since now it will be change of seasons and all of that, are we thinking outside of box? Maybe because now it's going to be winter. How about we add something?
I think we could actually do that. Yeah.
Remember, I'm also happy that because we are in this together, right? Yes. So I also have to give you my input, right?
Yes.
Yes.
We can stop Patricia's question. Can I have a mic? She wants to say something. Can I have a mic? Please be very cautious. You know, laptops and water are not going hand in hand, right? Please be very, very cautious. Yes, very, very cautious. Very, very cautious. Yes, you can close them for the meantime. Please close them. And yes, you can talk to me. Yes.
I think time also fall under weakness. Time.
Time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Time.
Yeah,
Time.
Okay, time. Who else wants to add? We're still on weaknesses. And
Lack of workers or lack of working performance.
lack of workers, we are so many.
Like working performance, like it's slow, and then everything is slow, so the business is going slow, so customers who are waiting in the sun, in the queue, they get tired and then they leave.
So meaning we have to have more machines of making this ice cream. Yes. Because not we are a lot, man. We can't work on one machine. Yes. So we need more machines, right? Yes. We need more products. We need to make more money. Yes. How are we attracting our customers so that they make us make money?
Yes, I think I forgot to add with my strengths. In this case, we'll have entertainment for the people that wait.
Okay.
Like Patricia said when she mentioned about her business, she saw that her customers were attracted by the music. So we'll find out what is the attraction, maybe have games or music or something that's entertaining for them.
Beautiful. Please make sure you take all the notes down because you are still going to do this on your own. We are going to have small businesses or planning. We are going to plan on our small businesses.
Yeah, and then the weakness was location. Yes, that was a bit. Yeah, I think a location will play a big role in this instance. Is it reachable, like the target? First, we look at the target. Is our target going to be able to get where we are selling the ice cream, or are we going to have that moving events, to go to them, or are we going to be stuck in one location for them to come? So they can also fall under weaknesses and maybe go to a strength, maybe if you go to them.
How about we do surveys? What do you think? How about we do surveys?
Survey, research.
Surveys? We'll do right?
I would say another way of attracting your customers, you can be friendly.
Definitely.
Open to them and be talkative.
Very important. Thank you. First time hearing his voice. What's your name, sir? Who? Ketani. Let's give him a round of applause. He needs it. Here you go. Where's the leader? Thank you, Ketani. You are a champion. Okay? We still have more? Still have more? No, we're still on our weaknesses.
Weaknesses are seasonal demands. Regarding seasons,
Yeah.
you struggle if it's winter, obviously your customers.
Can you hear her? Please try to fix louder.
Seasonal change. If we own a business we do ice cream, we sell ice cream, we struggle like on a business. If it's winter, many people will tell that ice cream is not, you don't eat, so we know it will change, it will fluctuate. when the seasons change. And then maintaining and running ice cream products and equipment. Our business, if we don't know, if we don't have people who we know we could do our equipment and we fix our equipment and everything, we struggle with that. So that would be our weaknesses. You buy machinery and then you don't know how to clean your machine or operate. So if you don't clean your machine properly, maybe they will not work properly or give you ice cream infections, everything to make your children sick. So you have to make sure that your machinery is well prepared to do a nice ice cream.
Thank you, beautiful. Beautiful indeed. So because there's so many of us in this company and we stay in different places, how about we grow this business and have different branches? So that we can sell this ice cream everywhere. We have an organic one and then we'll start adding your maintenance and all of that. Does it sound good? Yes. Yeah. So meaning in our different branches, obviously we have to plan everything, that we will have our marketing team, we will have people who will be taking care of our machines, cleaning them and all of that. We will have a person who will stand there and sell people the ice cream. Like, there's a lot to do. Are you getting my drift? Are you understanding where I'm going? Yes. So since I have a lot, we need to have a strategic plan. We have to have a strategic plan and see that, okay, how much will it cost me if I hire 2 more people and my ice cream is only 10 rings? How much are we going to aim? We go back to revenue. Do you get what I mean? Yes. Are you happy? Yes. Okay, let's move forward. Opportunity. Opportunities. Give me the opportunities of our business. What are the opportunities? Where's the mic? I see many hands. In fact, I want everyone to raise their hands. Where's the mic? I'll start here. Because of everyone is going to speak.
Opportunities, seeing that we've got an actor in the house, Sharon Kosa, will be our brand ambassador. So she'll be the face of our ice cream thing. So our products will be well known all over.
Because of Sharon.
Because of Sharon Kosa.
Okay. Which is the opportunity? Brand ambassador.
Yes.
Influencers. Can I have more? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Can I have more?
Unique marketing strategy.
Unique marketing strategy.
Like hosting ice cream events whereby you can let the customers create their own ice cream creativity and their own. They play around with ice creams to make their own flavors on what they prefer.
Yes. Beautiful. I love it.
And then we have an opportunity of hiring more people because now we will be opening more branches in different locations.
And most importantly, we have to have a name for our business. I know we're going to cover all that when we do Shimon's business, but because it's now, why are we naming this company? Because we can't just say ice cream company. And do we have a logo? It goes back to what? Branding. Remember? Do we have a logo? Do we have a business page? Do we have a website? We need to buy the domains and everything because it has to be what? Well known and what? Attractive. It has to be seen. When something is seen, you get more customers because if it's not well known, they think you are scamming them or they think your product is not that valid. Do you understand what I mean? Can I have more opportunities?
I think the other opportunity that we can look at is we can sell from home, from our own place, and at the same time we can go to markets or expos or any other event. Think about matches, soccer matches, your rugby matches.
Interesting indeed. So what are we doing? Are we hiring trucks to take our machines to those events? Yes. Electricity? Or we're buying those ice creams, your Magnum, and then we go to the events? Sounds good? Are you getting understanding the picture?
Yes.
Are you seeing the picture that we're painting?
Yes, teacher.
Are you sure? Say sharp, sharp, Sharon. It's not loud enough. Sharp, sharp, Sharon.
If our business grow, if it grows big, we can also look into it to make it your own, whereby customers can make their own ice cream with our ingredients when we use organic ingredients. For instance, we all know how easy it is to make ice cream, even if you can have just a bowl of ice. But just adding your ingredients in a plastic and you fry it, and then it creates ice cream. So we can also look into that. For those who don't know, you can actually make your own ice cream. It doesn't have to be a whole thing. So we can also look into that for future in references if you don't want to go there.
Interesting. We haven't yet reached the part of creating, I'm coming. We haven't reached the part of drafting a business plan, getting funding and all of that. We are still checking how our business is going to run. Is it? Am I right? It's still a long process, am I right? But I love it so far. Yes?
Hello. My name is Aileen Laval. Okay, what I wanted to say is that we can also make our own brand of ice cream. You know, that's ours. I mean, like our ice cream company. We don't have to necessarily sell magnets. We can have our own and then distribute it and then have it be sold in different shops. Like, sure, I can also sell our brand of ice cream and all those things. Can also be an opportunity.
I'm seeing the picture. So I want someone to come up with the name while I'm drawing the picture. So basically, instead of Magnum, we will crush our own ices, we will add our own ingredients, get our own packaging. We have to get all those things. We have to get people who are going to brand them and put that name. What is the name of our ice cream company? So that what you call them, where we will put our ice cream, the packaging, they will start package it with the name. Isn't it we have Magnum? I want a name for our product.
GBV.
GBV. Wow. Very nice. Siapunda GBV ice cream. Siapuna. Nice. Oh, Wazani. I want it to be very catchy so that even when they see it go on our website, they funa it very. You understand where I'm going? Yes, my lady? Why are you holding your mic? Oh yes, the name of the company. We have Siaifuna, we have Wazani, we have GBB, ice cream heaven. We have to check if it's not already there. Remember, we have competitors, like it's so there's a lot to do, guys. And we only have few hours for this. But next time, I'll show you. Because it digs more holes.
Yeah.
You get what I mean? So we have three names for our business. We have CI Funa, we have Rosani, we have GPV. What else do we have? GPV ice cream. Look at the picture, guys. Can you see the picture that I'm seeing? No, like, on a serious note, just look at the picture.
Can I quickly say something?
Yes.
I'm not suggesting it.
I'm not suggesting your name then, Mara. Ice cream ki into na one. And hanga the ewa ke bana. Your CI Funa yona e khona. Since an outstanding name, when Kumana Dida or Bole. What is that? That's what I said. That's what I said.
Okay. That's why I want you to think outside of the box. Like there's so many of us here. Think of a name. Like how you're going to think of your business name. Think of a name for us. Think of a name for our business. She wants to try No, date. She wants to try. Remember, you are going to open your own business pages, right? So I'm preparing you to start thinking outside of the box of how you're going to run your business and how you're going to plan. Remember, we're doing a business plan, right? Business proposal, am I right? So think outside of the box. Yes, so now we're working on our ice cream name, but I want you to think outside of the box when you start working on your own business name. Are you getting what I mean? Yes, Mami. Talk to me.
Only on the ice cream lane. I was suggesting
Can you hear her?
Rainbow Nation, I don't know. It sounds like.
You cheeky.
Yeah.
To Sunday.
Our only problem is rainbow ice cream. We have to check if it's not there already. We need something unique. Rainbow ice cream might be there, trust me. So we need to think of something unique.
Or not rainbow leaks, or maybe rainbow leaks, or maybe leaky green.
Leaky cream. I need us to vote. We have rainbow leak, right? I need us to vote. Rainbow leak. We are scratching out ECI Funa and GPV. We need something.
Sorry, I feel we're not just going to sell ice cream. Remember we said we're trying to in case of winter. So our name mustn't just be on ice cream itself, but maybe products including ingredients of ice cream like the milkshake and stuff. So it's not a name suggestion, I'm just also saying the name mustn't be just about ice cream per se.
Dessert.
Liquid cream or creamy heaven.
Remember, it's still going to grow. It's not only stopping from selling an ice cream. Like, you need to think outside of the box. You need to tell yourself that I'm going far. It's going to be a very huge company. I'll start selling cakes, making them from scratch. You get what I mean? So, she's right. We need a name. Let us not only
be what you put on your logo, what you put on your branding, everywhere. So you must think carefully about the name. And I think what Sharon is trying to do is, it's not just about the ice cream company, but even the ladies that said they have businesses in the room, that has an existing business at the moment. Maybe they should share some of the names, their business names, and why they chose that name. Because then it will also help them to think. Because it's about understanding that the name of a business can either make or break a business. Like GBV ice cream, I would not buy that shit. It's got a bad connotation, you understand? No matter how nice it might be, but just by the name, I wouldn't want to have anything to do with it, just as an example, you see. So I think you just need to think about it, and then also the name shouldn't be too long as well, because then it also puts off people when you are wanting to do a marketing strategy, and then people are also going to not remember the name. It must be something that's catchy, that's quick, that's easy to remember, but that also attracts people. It makes people want to come and buy whatever it is that you are selling, you know. I mean, I'll look at like Fetu Palace, for example. You know you're going to get nice Fetu because it's talking about a palace of Fetu, you see. So you can't expect in a palace you don't eat crap. I hope not, you know. So you understand. So you must make sure that the name it's something that attracts. But also, I think the other thing is you also need to start thinking about all these new things that you're saying you want to do and whatever. When you go into the business proposal, then you're going to start thinking about the money, how am I going to do those things. So you must just remember that everything that you suggest, so you grow your business, you don't start immediately with everything, and you don't have everything at the same time, but you must have a vision for your business. You must have a vision, because if you're going to just have an idea of selling ice cream from your house, then if that is what is your vision, then it's fine. You understand? But if you want to be bigger, then you must have a vision. You must be able to see it before you can do it. I mean, I'll just give you the last example. Walt Disney. You all know Disney World, eh? We all know Disney, and we know Disney World. So Walt Disney had this idea of having this children's company where he makes children's viewing, like programs for children. But he died about 2 or 3 years before they opened Disney World, the first Disney World, and before they launched the Disney channels, like before it went global. And then his nephew said to his wife that he wishes that Walt was here to see this. And then his wife said to him, he saw it long before we saw it, because he had a vision for his business. You understand? So that's what I mean when I say you must have a vision, because even he was gone, but his vision became a reality, because that's what he always wanted. He wanted Disney to be a home, a name known in every home in America. But it's now global, it's not even in America. His vision was that it must be known in every house in America, but it's known everywhere in the world now. So you must just think like beyond, or have a vision. Yeah, that's what I wanted to say. And then the name must be catchy and it must make sense, so that when you are starting your marketing campaigns, it's going to be easier.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Can we give Ma'am Petronella our digital share?
She's a champion.
It's not hot. It's really not hot, guys. Warm it up. Everyone in the room, warm it up. Warm it up. I'm going to change this leader. Leader.
2, 1. She's a champion.
Better. Thank you. Oh, she wants to say something. Wow, beautiful.
I think yona le ntse ke kotileng for men. Ke nana nna for since mema I say ha e tlo ba shop ya di ice cream there. We can call it maybe Sweet Heavens.
Sweet Heavens? Sweet Heavens? We need 3 names. We need 3 names so that we will vote. Sweet Heavens? Can someone write them down? We have Sweet Heavens. What was the second one? Rainbow League. I think we are missing the third one. Sweet Heavens, Red League, League. Those are we can help them.
Rainbow was leaking.
Enjoyable eyes.
Enjoyable eyes. Enjoyable eyes, guys. Some
Eyes or eyes?
So we have enjoyable eyes. We have what else again? Sweet Heaven. Sweet Heaven.
Fruity eyes.
Fruity eyes. Okay, we'll make them 5. Fruity eyes. And then we had Rainbow League. It's not Rainbow League. So we have enjoyable, Sweet Heaven, Fruity eyes. I need 2 more. Leaky cream. I need the last one.
Single babies. Single babies. Or soup babies. Or single babies.
Second baby.
Soup babies. Or single babies.
We need something unique. They had, yeah.
How about milky creams? Milky creams. All the creams, the milky, the milkshake, the ice
Remember, we said we're not only focusing on ice cream, right? The company is still going to grow and it's still going to have more services and products. So in consider the board, let's not only add ice, let's add something. We have 4. We're missing 1. And then we start voting. Monarchy ice cream. Monarchy ice cream. I will add it this time. Monarchy ice cream. So we have
Sugar shakes.
which one is which? Sugar or sugar shakes?
Sugar shakes.
That one is catchy. Sugar shakes. Okay, do the 6, that's all. We're done with 6. Sugar shakes, right? No, we're done. Nani. So we have 6 names and we have to vote. If you are voting for Sweet Heaven, you raise your hand. The voting begins. Sweet Heavens. Because of the board, very good. A little purple. Okay, and then we have Fruity Ice. sugar shakes. Everyone knows sugar cake shakes. So sugar shakes is the one. Enjoyable what? Okay, let's hear enjoyable ice. So the name that one is sugar shakes. Okay. So we are done with our.
Sorry.
Yes, ma'am.
And keep the word. Scanner is the word here. If you're gonna call it sugar shakes, I'm gonna think you're only selling milkshakes.
Yeah.
Just for information. So I'm just saying, but it's fine. I don't want to delay the process any further.
Sugar
But if you're gonna
shakes.
sell sugar shakes, I'm gonna think you're selling shakes only.
Meaning there's something missing. We now have a name, but there's something missing. Sugar shakes.
Remember, we're not just going to say sugar shakes. Like, yeah, it's a name. It's going to have a logo. There's going to be a slogan. So a picture will show you more. I can see a shakes. It's a logo.
Let's move.
Now I don't say I want to disagree, but when she says, if you say sugar shakes, you only talk about.
We can't hear you. What's happening?
When we say sugar shakes, we're only talking about shakes. Starbucks is a very big company where they sell shakes, ice cream and everything, but it doesn't say anything about ice cream or shakes. It just says Starbucks. Why is Starbucks? Asia's not.
Yes.
But they are selling it.
Interesting. So meaning we're not only focusing on the last name, which is shakes, right? Oh, okay, interesting. Now let's move. I love the conversation. It's very hot. I'm even sweating. So now we are on our threads, the last one, so that we move forward. After this conversation, we are moving so that we can get the presentation from my colleague, which will be S&P, so that you will get more insight on this business thing, okay? So our threads, shoot, but don't kill. Yes?
Load shedding.
And we already spoke about load shedding. Okay, it's fine, we're not here. Yes?
Tough competition.
Tough competition. Tell me more. I'm interested.
Okay. Tough competition, it means ke tla be ke rekisa ka 2 ranta, o lona ba rekisa ka ranta, wa bona di-price tsa rona di tla be di sa lekane. So gape e tla be e le taba for yena o tla ba tshela e ngata, nna ke tshela e nyane. Di-price tse di sa lekane, wa utlwisisa. Ke yone competition e leng gore tla be re le hodima yone ka nako tseo.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. I'm taking 3 hands only.
I don't know will it be under a threat, but I was checking if we make use of our, for instance, we make, say we sell strawberry ice cream and we plant our own strawberries at home. And that can also be, regarding the planting or season of fruits. So the seasonal fruits, maybe you get mangoes and strawberries, all those nice fruits that you can use in ice cream. Maybe it's only in summer that they come out. So winter, what are we going to replace them with? So that can also be a threat. I don't know. how to state it, but I was just looking into that if we're gonna make use of our own organic products. Yeah.
Which takes us to planning. Patricia. Which takes us back to planning because it's a long journey and you can't just jump to where you want. We take baby steps, right? But also you need to start. You need to begin. You will see when you receive a presentation for full IRB where it talks about time management and all of that and adapting. So we need to start. Yes, we are talking about our sugar shakes and so far so good, but where do we start? Because there has to be a starting point. I'm not only talking about our ice cream company now. I'm talking about that business that you will run. Are you understanding what I mean? Yes, it's a lot, but start somewhere. Start planning. Where to from here? Do I really want to use organic products? Am I going to go and stock ice creams and sell them? Or I want everything to be branded by my company. Everything has to be organic. Everything has to start from scratch. Are you understanding what I mean? So it's a long journey, but you have to start. You have to begin as in like now. We already said a lot today. So it's all up to you which business you start. Can be an ice cream. Someone can start an ice cream business. Someone can start a sweet business. There's quite a lot of them. But because we are in the technical field, how are we going to use technology in terms of running our businesses? Are you getting where I'm going? And I'm also giving you more insight of how are you going to use technology when you start selling your ice cream. Are we okay with that? Chap chap Sharon? Chap chap Sharon? Chap chap Sharon. Thank you. So I will take two more last threads and then we move forward.
Crime.
Please tell me more.
Akira will be using machines and we're going to inside because we have a high rate of crime. So we can also maybe you'll be going to town or like I didn't turn, then you find that to be there, they took your machines. So it's a big threat for it. Who do you trust?
More points opening, more holes opening. Now we have to think of security again. But where is that stage? Is it when we are still starting with this business, or when the business is running smoothly now, or as soon as possible? You see, you have a lot of holes to what? To fill. Do you get what I mean? Yes, my lady?
Competitors. There is Steers, there's KFC, there's McDonald's, and people prefer McDonald's, McFlurry. There's this other ice cream shop in, is it Mimosa? I'm not sure. They sell fried ice cream. And it's amazing. Yeah, fried ice cream. And it's amazing. People line up there. So we need to think about more, what can we do?
Testing.
Yeah.
There's also what we call prototyping. It revolves around testing. We need to test things that we can do. That's why I'm saying, how about we think outside of the box and try out something new? You see, they are frying ice cream. I didn't even know. I didn't even know. How about when you get home, you think of something, man. Even the person who started with a soap, he or she had an idea, and then she started what? Manufacturing soap. She said, okay, I need a turmeric. Let me see how it will turn up. So I get what you mean. Think outside of the box. If you have products at home, play with them and see what you can come up with. So thank you for that. Do you still get my point? Get my drift? Not only focusing on the ice cream business, on whatever business that you're going to start. Is that clear?
Yes.
Okay. Can we move forward now?
Yes.
How are you feeling? Good. Any questions?
Shop Sharon. My job is to make sure that you learn. So before we go to Amos's presentation, I want to hear what have you learned after this presentation. One thing that you've learned, one thing that you didn't know before you came to this presentation, and one thing that you're going to do after hearing this presentation. So it's 3 things. What did you learn? What did you know now? What do you know now that you didn't know before you heard this presentation? And what are you going to do? What action are you going to do? So I want you to think about that. And then when we have a moment, I'm going to just ask Amos to give the mic to people randomly so that we can hear. So you wrote down what I asked, ne? Okay. So I'm gonna give you time to think so that it's not just so on the spot, but we're going to take at least 3 or 4 people. But you can go ahead now and
Let me quickly finish this presentation that you will do so.
Okay.
But meantime, please make sure you wrote down the questions. I mean the questions my Petronella asked, okay? So that you will give us proper answers. So let's move quickly without wasting more time. Yes? We've covered a lot through our conversations. I'm just gonna browse through the presentation quickly. Yes, my lady?
Can you please repeat those questions, because some of us didn't get all of them.
We didn't get all the questions.
What did you learn?
What did you learn?
What do you know now that you did not know? Number 2. And then number 3, what are you going to do when you get out of work?
With this information. Are you fine now? Okay. Let's browse quickly. What are our SMART goals? A SMART goal is specific, manageable, attainable, realistic, and tempered. Knowing what you will do and how. It's being specific. We covered everything that will be coming through with the slides. You need to be specific with what? With your goal. And you need to have precise way to measure it. We spoke about it. Did you notice? You need to be attainable, being able to visualize the path. Didn't we just do that? We were what? Visualizing the what? The path. Am I the only one who noticed? Were we not visualizing the path? I was even saying, let's draw the picture. Look at the picture. Forgot already?
no.
Okay. And you need to be realistic. You need to be able to visualize the results. And you need to have time bound, which is having time for achievement. Then, this is all. We are summarizing everything now. So the problem statement, very important. You need to have a problem statement. What are you solving? So since this is a vegan dessert company, a lot of people who want vegan dessert can't find ones they like. We want to fix that. That's their problem statement. They are fixing something. Vegan desserts are nowhere to be found. They did their research, meaning you have to do the research. That's why I spoke about surveys. That you can do surveys and ask people what kind of dessert they would like, what kind of ice cream would they like, flavors, etc. Do you get what I mean? So you need to have a what? Problem statement. What are you solving? And you need a solution. Apologies, I'm going to be a bit quick, but also make sure you hear me and understand me, okay? You need a solution overview. They are saying here our plan is to make delicious desserts without any animal stuff, using good ingredients so everyone can enjoy them. Unique, not known, something new, like the fried ice cream. Are you seeing where we're going? solution. What problem are you solving with the product that you are selling? I understand what I mean? Market analysis. They're saying here more and more people are choosing vegan food. We think there's a big opportunity to sell tasty vegan desserts. So you need to do surveys to find out what people like, as I said. For example, you can go to the community and tell them, I want to start something, but I'm not sure if people would like it. So just give me your point of view, your thoughts about this, what do you like? I don't know how you're going to do the survey, but since you're going to learn more about the digital skills, you can create a form and you can send a link to people in your community. Do we have group chats where we communicate with communities? Do we have them? WhatsApp group chats? Do we have WhatsApp group chats? Do you have where you communicate with the community? Yes? Some. Okay. You can have those surveys for future purposes. You can have those surveys and you write down your questions, ask people what they would like. Is it clear?
Yes.
Questions? Still
You
fine.
can also look at any, like market analysis is what we did just now. We were doing that. We were asking ourselves what kind of ice cream would people like, where would people want, how much is it going to cost? Remember, that's what we were talking about. So what she's basically saying is you need to think about how will you do your market analysis, because remember, this is about writing a business proposal. So you have to show what market analysis you've done. So you must get onto those WhatsApp groups if you're not on it. You must find out if there is community meetings, for example. Then go and ask for a slot on the meeting to present your idea and to ask people to tell you what do they think. You just do a quick survey in that room. If you say, you tell them whatever it is and you ask them to vote for it, like we did for the name now. You will get an idea that if people say, 5% of the people say it's a good idea, then you know you have to go back to the drawing board. So simple things like that. It doesn't have to be expensive, it doesn't have to be complicated. You use what you have, but you do an analysis of what is available in my area, or is this, and somebody already earlier said about KFC and all these other places, that's market analysis. You won't know that unless you have analyzed your market. And that's basically what this is about.
Thank you so much, Ma Petronella. Are you still okay? Too much information in just one day. And it's only a few hours. There's still more coming. You must drink water, be hydrated. Drink water. When we study, we must drink water. This is part of studying, right? Yes. Then moving forward so that I can give my team the platform to present about human business. Competitive analysis. Other companies may make vegan desserts, but we are making ours extra special with unique flavors and healthy ingredients. We just spoke about it. Then you need your target audience or your target market. We are aiming for people who want desserts that are good for them and the planet, like vegans. They are not focusing on any other things, but only what? Vegans. That's why it's very important for you to know your what? Your target market. Let's say you want to offer small kids maybe skills. You need to only focus on them for that period of time, and then you will see when time goes by, maybe you start teaching other people as well. But you need your target market so that everything will be in order. Okay? Marketing strategy. We'll tell people about our desserts on social media, work with influencers, and go to events to get the word out. You need to know your marketing strategy. How are you going to market people? Word of mouth? Are you going to use social media? Are you going to have flyers? And and which you also need to know how to make your own flyers. That's why you're going to learn about digital skills, so that you will learn about Canva and create your own logo and create your own posters, so that you don't spend more, on your company, but you bring in income. Is it clear? Sales strategy. Don't worry, we covered everything. We're just summarizing. Yes. Then we'll sell our desserts online in stores that care about healthy food and partner with cafes and restaurants. Now they are adding what? Partners. Opening what? More branches, and also adding partners so that they will assist where they can. Are you understanding? Then the final project, we think we can make 2 million in 3 years, and we should start making money by year or 2. You need to know how much you're willing to spend and how much you want to bring in the company. Then you need an implementation plan. First, we'll make and test our desserts. See, people were frying. I don't know how that person came with the idea of frying an ice cream. I need to research. Research is very important. I didn't know about it. I'm going back to Google and I'm going to research about what? The fried ice cream, so that I will know about it as well. Okay? So you have to have unique ideas. Okay? Is that clear? Any questions? Risk and mitigation. We might have trouble getting ingredients or face competition. We'll solve this by finding good suppliers and making our brand stand out. You still remember we spoke about planting our own strawberries and all of that? Refers to that. And visual design. Someone spoke about it. Having your page being creative, your logo being nice. You will hear more when you do Shimon's business. I don't want to take that part, okay? We'll use bright pictures for our desserts and simple slides to show what we're all about. Even when you are selling yourself to the potential, even though you are selling yourself to the potential suppliers, you also need to have a plan, have slides, so that they know what is the problem that you are solving. Even when they decide they're going to fund your business, they know that you will do the right thing. Is that here? Added resource. You need to register your company in CIPC. Estimated would be 200. Probably will get a change. After you guys learning about digital skills, you will be able to even access the link and do it on your own without going to someone else and asking them to register your company for you. Okay? You should leave this room knowing how to register these things on your own. And it takes what? Reading. It takes, like, a phone is also a computer. It's just that the difference is the size. Your phone, you can still do more. The only difference is the size. So you just take your phone and you go to the CIPC website and you register your company. We will send the links in the group chat. We will send every resources in the group chat. You need to go to SIDA for a business plan so that they will draft a very nice plan for you. And then you need to get logos, website, business page. You get Amos to do a website for you, you pay him because he's a software developer. Hence, he will be telling you about different top 10 careers that you might be interested on, and you become a what? A programmer as well, and then you become a what? A techno premier, and start making money by programming, which is very easy. Is that clear? Then we have also the NYDA. There's a course that they offer. You do the course, it's only for 5 days, and then you apply for funding. Those were the added resources, which I will try to send on the group again. Group activity. Before group activity, it won't be a group activity. This one will be for your own because we already did group activity. I want you to come up with your own business idea. We spoke about the ice cream one. I need now come up with yours. List your possible SWOT analysts. We spoke about them. And then I want you to go to Google and search about these abbreviations. I want you to know what is CIPC, SIDA. I want you to know what is SAS. I want you to know what is CSE. And I want you to know what is NYDA. I'm going to leave this slide for you to see. You Google this abbreviation, CIPC, SIDA, SAS, CSD, NYDA. You need to know them because moving forward, you are all entrepreneurs and you need to know all of this. Is that clear? So go and research and know them. And that's all from me. It's NYDA. It's NYDA, the last one.
Must I give them answers?
Don't give them answers. Okay, so that's all from me for today. Not for today, you'll be seeing me plenty of times. Okay, so please, attention please. My colleague will be joining us online so that she presents to us SMB. She means business. She will explain everything, okay? But while we're waiting for her, do we have any questions? Please let her in. Okay, so do you still remember the questions moms asked? Yes. It's time for you to answer those questions. Who's our first person to ask? Oh, by the way, before I leave the stage, I also need I'm a champion. I also need I'm a champion.
Go it up. In 3, 2, 1. She's a champion.
And if you have more questions, we'll have a group post them there. Is that clear? And yes, you're not seeing me for the last time. As I said, we still have a long way to go. Don't forget to make sure that your number is active, okay? Thank you. So can you have 3 people to answer the questions?
Okay, ladies, who's the first person?
Can you hear people that have not spoken today, please? Who has not said a
You're going
word?
to pass the mic for me, Amos?
Everybody has spoken.
No, everybody has definitely not spoken. Please do not let us start being dishonest late in the day. Okay, can we start? I just want 2 people for now, and then we take the next presentation. Because we remember we said we are here to learn from each other, so we can't just receive information. We need to hear if you are taking anything in, if there are concerns, if you are not taking things in, so that we can see what to do. So who's going to start?
For the first question, I'm only going to answer. What have I learned from Sharon's presentation? That is important. Always you have to be willing to learn.
and obtain new skills so that your business can grow if you are already having a business. Even if you are going to start one, just be willing to learn and yeah.
Okay, thank you. So you're only answering one question?
Yes, for now.
For now, okay, that's fine. We'll come back to you again. Okay, next person.
Okay, I would say from Cheryl's presentation, what that I've learned that I should know my target audience. And I've learned so much from that presentation. And what I'm going to take from the presentation, or what I'm going to implement, is to make sure that I do my survey so that I can know my target audience in the community that I'm going to do my business. And then that is what I'm going to take. And I'm going to start my own business.
And what kind of business? Have you thought about it yet or not
I
yet?
haven't thought about it.
Okay, but you are inspired to start something?
Definitely, yes.
Okay, thank you.
Shap, shap, Sharon.
Shap, shap, Sharon.
Okay,
I think the mic is off.
Okay. Is it? Yeah, it's Shap. Now, what I learned from just now is the importance of research for starting a business.
Yes.
Like, yes, do a proper research. I get it, auto checker or what kind of business you want to start and in which area, and check if your business will be successful in that area or not, or is your business suitable for that area or not. And also the importance of SWOT analysis. I think many companies now, I'm realizing that many companies are actually dying because they failed to do that. And that's very, very, very important, because when you do it at the beginning, you would know what to expect and you'll be able to, find solutions or find ways of how are you going to make it a success. Now, going back, I think I'm gonna go back to the drawing board and check where I went wrong. What did I miss? What did I not do right? How can I improve? Do I need to change the location? Or, what is it that I can do where I am currently? Yeah, that's...
Okay, you do have a business currently. Do you have a business currently?
Yes, I
What
do.
is the name?
It's a boutique. I'm selling clothes.
So what's the name of your business?
It's Langelishe.
Okay, what is
It's
it?
a Langelishe. I named it after my son. Langelishe is a beautiful day. Means a beautiful day.
A beautiful day?
Yes, Langa Elishe. It's a Zulu name.
Okay.
Yes, I think Xhosas also have that name. But yeah.
Okay, so what you're saying is you've learned that SWOT analysis is important,
yes,
and that you need to do research in terms of before you start any business, because I believe that that's not going to be your last business. I am sure you're going to do more things, and you've also said that what you're going to do is you're going to sit and look at your own business now and see where you have maybe where you can improve and what you can do. So I would say the first thing you should do is maybe sit down and do a SWOT analysis on your own business, your current business, and see where your strengths are, where your weaknesses are. Because after you do the SWOT analysis, you then work out the plan to say, how am I going to, what's the word? How am I going to improve or strengthen the strengths, make it even better, and what am I going to do to overcome the weaknesses? And then in terms of the opportunities, you look at how am I going to maximize those opportunities? What am I going to do to make that opportunity become work for me? And then with the threats, you look at what is it that I can do to minimize the impact of the threat. Because remember, threats, we can't avoid it, but we can minimize the impact. We can look at what can we do. So, and then I think you also get a lot of ideas now. I don't know, is your business online already or not yet?
Not yet, but I do have a Facebook page.
Okay, so you're going to enjoy the next presentation. I think that takes us nicely into the next presentation. I don't know if there's anyone else that wants to speak, but you're gonna definitely get ideas about how to take your business online. And thank you for those that spoke. You were brave enough to stand up. I think that's really important.
Okay,
you can go ahead.
I have a question. Can I ask a question?
You can, but this is not what we are doing, but because I'm a kind person, I will allow you to ask a question.
Okay. I also have a company. It's a boutique. I haven't really started it. Here's my issue. I did register it. Well, someone else registered it via their company with the CIC, right? And then I did get an email about the registration or not. So now I cannot get hold of this person who registered my company. So in order for me to have a business account, I have to have proof that my business is registered. So in the meantime, I cannot find this person. I cannot get hold of him. What do I do?
I think if the business has been registered, if it actually was registered, it will be on their system. So if you know the name of the business, you have the information about the business, you follow up with them. You can follow up with them because somebody registering your business doesn't mean they just literally registered it for you. That's why Sharon was trying to encourage you to learn what we want to teach you is digital skills so that you can register your own business as well, because it's very easy to do that if you know how to navigate a computer and navigate the website in terms of registration. So all you need to do is you need to maybe call them, you give them the name of the business, and you ask them if it's registered and if they can give you the registration number, because that's what they would have to give you if it was registered. And I'm putting if as a big if, because unfortunately there's a lot of I would say dishonest people where they will take your money and they will tell you that they're registering your business, but they are not. So that's why I'm saying if it was registered, they will have the record of your business being registered. They will be able to tell you when it was registered, and they will be able to give you the registration number. Because registering the business on the company site is literally just putting it, like registering it as that is your business, it's your name, it's the business that you are registering under your company name, and then you get a registration certificate back. So if you don't have that, then my suspicion is that it wasn't registered. But if it was registered, they should have the information. So you can call them. I think you can even go onto their website. You put in a request for them to send you the registration number or the registration information. If it was registered, it will be there. You don't need to find the person.
Definitely.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mom.
Okay.
You still have your email address, right?
Yes, I do.
The one they used.
Yes.
Okay, then we will receive your information. And lastly, just to add on, since we are entrepreneurs and going to start businesses, make sure you separate your bank accounts, so that you don't eat the money. You must have an account for your business. And I think automatically when you register your account, they even give you option which bank you want banquet, and it will be strictly for what? For your business. If it's for Rose Nail Tech, your bank account should be Rose Tech Nail, whatever, via NetBank or whatever you will choose when you register your company. Okay? Make sure. Very important. Thank you so
also,
much. Ma'am.
just for people that want to do business with government now, you have to be on the central database, supplier database. If you are not on there, you will not be able to do business with government, because the first thing they look for is, are you on that central database? So that's another, I think you must add that as a resource in the presentation in the future, so that people are aware where to go if they want to register on the central database, because if you want to do business with government, obviously. Yeah.
Thank you.
So I'm sorry for your experience, and I just want to also ask you, how long ago did that happen? Yeah.
3 years.
You see, that's another issue. If you are serious about anything in life, anything now, whether it's your business, whether it's your life, whether it's something in your life, if something has happened and it's more than a year, then you are not serious about it, if you haven't done anything about it. So this is just me advising you now. It's not me judging you, it's not me saying that you are not serious, but it's just something, it's like a yardstick. If something has happened, whether you have registered to study, whether you have started your business and you registered it, and you didn't get feedback, or it's not concluded, let me put it like that, within a year from when it started, then you are not serious about it.
It's not even about not being serious, it's the reluctancy. I did have a stable job, but I did want to start a business on the other side. But because of the occupation of my job, I did not really go through with the business. And the person that said he's going to register my business, I did trust him because he's a family member. Yeah. But since he goes, and only now I'm saying like, okay, this is where I want to start my business. This is where I really want to push and all that.
No, I was not referring to you, my sweetie.
Oh, okay.
I was saying in general, in life, if we don't respond to something, if we don't get feedback and we don't deal with something within a year from when it happened, then it's not as serious to us. So you've just answered me now, you understand? Because you've explained that at the time it wasn't an urgency for you.
Yes.
You understand? Yeah. So I was basically just saying you've explained it now. So it's not about judging you in terms of saying, but the registration thing you need to follow up. And if it's not there, then just re-register your business and start again. Yes, you can. Definitely.
Thank you so much, moms. Thank you, team. Let's give ourselves a very warm round of applause. We're changing it from champions to we are the stars. Okay?
Warm it up.
Yes, leader.
In 3, 2, 1.
We are the stars. Thank you so much. Okay, so okay, lunch is at 2. Faisal, can you hear me?
Good afternoon, everyone. Yes, I can hear you. Please confirm if you can hear me.
Okay, before Faisal starts, you are going to receive another certificate from Shimmon's Business, which will be electronically, meaning you will have to print it out on yourself, but it will be safe because it will be digital. Okay? Right. So you're getting certificates. Faisal, please say something again.
Hi, Sharon. Can you hear me?
No. He's still fixing the speakers. I will let you know.
Okay, so this is the presentation now on She Means Business. It's also from Siafunda CTC. It's now about looking at how do you use online platforms, but specifically in this case it's Facebook, which is now called Meta. It's their platform and how to utilize their platform to market your business. That's what the presentation is about, and she will take you through it, and then afterwards you can go back and you can go and follow up, especially people that already have businesses. But even if you don't have a business and you start your business, you can still use the skills to then market your business. So she's also from Siafunda, but she will tell us a little bit about herself before she starts the presentation. If we can sort out the sound.
Faisal, did you hear all that?
Yes, I got that. Please confirm if you can hear me.
Yes, it's much better.
We can hear you.
All right.
Okay, perfect. Okay.
Are we good to go?
Yes, we're good to go. Sure.
All right. Good afternoon, everyone. Can I just get everybody saying hello? Amazing. I love the energy that is coming from the classroom. So for today's session, we will be focusing on how to establish your presence on WhatsApp. So Sharon took you through training with how to start your business, and if you already have your business, this is going to be more interesting because it's a platform that we use on a day-to-day basis. So this is brought to you by Meta. As we know, Meta was previously known as Facebook, and they just changed their name. Their products, their data policies, terms of service, everything still remains the same. Alright? So by introduction, my name is Faisal Baba, and I am from Siafunda Community Technology Center. I am a certified digital marketing associate trainer, and I'll be taking you through today's session. Please feel free to ask Sharon, Amos, or anyone that is there if you have any questions, or if you'd like to share anything regarding what we're going to cover in today's session. Alright? So for today's session, we will be covering how to get started with the WhatsApp Business app. We'll be looking at how to use our WhatsApp Business messaging tools. Now remember, WhatsApp for Business and WhatsApp are the same app, just that the Business app has tools that make communications very easy for you, right? Then we're also going to learn how do you connect with customers and manage their expectations. Then we're also going to learn how do we showcase our products and services with a catalog. And then lastly, we're going to learn on how to attract people to our WhatsApp channel. Alright? So before we continue, just by a yes, how many of us have WhatsApp for Business or have heard about the WhatsApp Business app? You can just go yes if you heard, and then silent means you haven't heard about it.
Yes.
Do we have a yes for WhatsApp for Business? Anybody heard about WhatsApp for Business or you've seen it?
Yes. Can you hear us now?
Alright, I guess silence means we don't have WhatsApp for Business, so which is very perfect. Yes?
Can you hear us now?
Yes, Amos?
Faisal, can you hear us?
Yes, I can hear you, but you are echoing and breaking.
I was saying you got the yeses, don't worry.
I think she can only hear when you're using mine.
Maybe it's the mic.
Let me do like
Speak
this.
on the mic. Yeah.
No, let me do like this.
Faisal, can you hear us?
Sharon, Amos, can you guys hear me?
Yes, Faisal, we can hear you. Can you hear us? Let me try opening my mic and see. Can you hear us?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes.
All right. So my question was, before we move on, how many people have WhatsApp for Business or heard about WhatsApp for Business? They can just give me a roundup of a yes or a no. All right, so we'll be learning about the different features that WhatsApp has for us. So as you know, when we moved on, due to COVID, messaging became a very critical part of modern communication because we want to communicate from wherever we are, right? And this is where we get to meet customers where they spend most of their time. So WhatsApp enables any person or any business to discover and communicate with any business directly. So as an individual, you can communicate with a business directly using WhatsApp, and as a business, you're able to communicate with a customer directly using WhatsApp, making it very easy, saving us the SMS costs and the faxing costs, right? So WhatsApp allows you to establish a presence as a business where you're able to use the different features that WhatsApp for Business has for you, and then you're also able to communicate with your customers. All right. So I'm going to play a short video that's just going to give you an idea of what we're going to talk about. All right. Alright, so that was the end of the video. Anyone to tell me what is it that you've learned from the video or that you picked up from the video? Anyone? One person. Sharon, anyone to let us know what is it that they picked up from the video before we move on?
Okay. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. All right. All right, so anyone to share what is it that you've noticed from the video before we continue? Just one person.
Remember, please never mind the echoing. Anyone wants to share? Okay.
Okay, my name is Roxanne. Fraser, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, from my understanding, the video that we just watched now is that there was two people in the video. The lady, one had looks like a hair salon, and then the other guy was working with IT materials, like he was fixing computers. And then the pop-up messages was like they are getting a lot of request messages, and a lot of people are looking for them, and then they were stating from this to that, and then from that to tap, I think. And from my understanding, it's just that business. What a business is that if you have a business, for instance, an ice cream business, and people are looking for you online, and then they're asking for your dates and information, where WhatsApp business cover all information that people are looking for, they can get on your WhatsApp business. That's basically what I understand. In one click, they can get all the information that a lot of people need. They can just, whereby you have to explain now your knocking off hours, you have to explain now, you have to give them that nitty-gritty information. They can get all that information on WhatsApp business.
Amazing. Please clap hands for her. She nailed it on the, she hit it on the head. If that makes sense. Alright? Well done. Thank you so much, my lady. So moving on, so just to summarize this video. So this is just a transition from your normal WhatsApp for business, from your normal WhatsApp account into your WhatsApp for business, and the different features that we are going to talk about in the upcoming slides. All right. So if you do have any questions, please share them with Sharon, and she can share them in the chat, and we'll just take a pause in between the slides to answer any questions. All right. So let's get back to going through how to create a WhatsApp for Business account. So before we even get to WhatsApp for Business, what is a business profile? Alright, so a business profile is a profile that allows you to give the first impression to your customers with helpful information. Just like my lady mentioned, that you can tell them what your business does, when does your business open, where are you located. You also have your catalog, so people can actually visit your profile and see what products and services that you are offering. All right, and they can also get to see where can they find you. If, let's say, they came across your contact details or your link on Facebook, and then to start a conversation with you. All right. So to get started, to set up a WhatsApp business account, you go to your relevant Play Store. So if you're using your normal Android, you would then go and download your WhatsApp for Business on your Google Play Store. And if you're using your iPhones, you go to your Apple App Store. And then I know with Huawei they have a different app store that they use. So you go to the app store, you just type WhatsApp for Business. Make sure it has a D inside that WhatsApp icon, meaning it's a WhatsApp for Business. All right. Then you install it. After installing it, you are going to follow the prompts to register your cell phone number as a business account. So the process is similar to how when you set up your WhatsApp account for the first time, just that now you're registering the same number for your business. All right. So once you are done registering your number for a business account, you are then going to be prompted to add your business name. Now it's very important. I know there's two people that have boutique businesses. I sell Magwinya, so Faiza's Fantastic Magwinya. That's my business name. And then I also have my category. It's very important for me to tell my customers which business category do I fall under. Do I fall under retail? Do I fall under hospitality? Do I fall under education or non-profit organization? So I add that to my profile. All right. So when you're building out your profile, it's very important that you add all the finer details, all the important details. Right. Your description. What does your business do? All right. And then number two, you add your business address. So where are you located? So if I'm around your area, I can step into your business, make my purchases, or even order the convenience, and then we also add our business hours so our customers know what time does our business open and what time does our business close. And then if you have a website, you add a website. If you don't have a website, you can always add it later on whenever you edit your business profile. So whatever you do now is not like permanent, that you can't change it. You can always come back, change it, update your profile every now and then, depending on what your business does. Alright? So this is how your profile would look like after you've completed it. Very important, you need to have a profile picture so people can actually see that I am actually dealing with Kaiser's fantastic Maguinyas, right? And then there's the description. So in this case, it's Lucky Shrub, and then we've got Lucky Shrub's description, we've got their address, we've got the category they fall under, and we also have when does Lucky Shrub open and how can we contact them by email. We can also go and check their website for more details that we do not find. Now that we've set up our business, WhatsApp business profile, now we're going to look at tools that we use to communicate with our customers. Alright? So as we know, customers like communicating, they love it a lot. Even businesses, you guys are communicating with your customers, which is very important because that is what keeps the relationship going. Now, we've got various tools that we can use to chat with our customers. So, number one is basic, something that you find on your WhatsApp account, your normal WhatsApp, which is your chat option, where you can either send a video, you can send photos, you can send a voice message, or you can send a video message, you can send stickers, documents, screenshots, whatever that you feel like sending to the business to inquire, and you as a business are able to respond back to the customers, alright? And also to create that face-to-face interaction with your client, you are able to make calls, so you are able to make your video calls as well as your voice calls, saving you the airtime and the voice minutes, and sometimes you just need to be connected, so your phone needs to be connected to either you are using your mobile data or you're using Wi-Fi to access your call options, right? And then you also have the option to showcase your products and services, which is updating your status. So as we know, your status disappears after 24 hours, and you can post your text, your photos, your videos, your gifts, and just to give your customers an update on what is actually happening. The nice thing with stories, you can, like, if you're taking a video, you can take a video in such a way that it takes a full screen so that customers are able to see it nice and clear. Alright? And now these are just like your basic ones. Now for business, we saw in the previous video where people were messaging the business and what the lady couldn't keep up with the request. So WhatsApp for Business helps us stay connected with our customers and also manage their expectations, right? So as a business or as a customer, we always want businesses to respond to us in time. And sometimes as a business, right now you're in training, you're not able to maybe take on any calls or even respond to messages, and customers will get frustrated because they don't know when they can expect a response from you. So now we've got nice features on the business, WhatsApp for Business, that will help you ease that part and also keep your customers with you. So with your WhatsApp for Business, you've got your business tools, right? Where you've got your business profile, you've got your catalog. For now, we're going to look at the messaging part. So where we look at the messaging tools that we can use to manage our customers' expectations, and we're also able to customize them to suit our business, right? So we've got our away messages that tells your customer that you are not available at that time. You've got your greetings message that greets and welcomes your customers. You've got your quick replies that saves you time from retyping a whole message that you sent to someone else. So you can always reuse those messages and just add it here and there, and then staying organized with labels. So we are going to touch on each one as we move along. So greetings message, alright? So greetings message is simply when a customer comes in, so it's like in your house, someone comes in, they knock. So when they say hi, they are knocking. And then how do you welcome them? You welcome them with a greetings message that will welcome them so nice and sweet that they'll always want to talk to you. So your greetings message is sent to your customers or anyone that messages you for the first time or after 14 days of no activity. Alright? So going about setting up this, so you go to your business tools, under your message tools, you click on the greetings message. Now as you can see, there's that green button that says greet customers when they message you for the first time. You click on it, so usually it's gray. When you click on it, it's going to turn green. Then you see that pen. So this pen, you can edit it and make your greetings message fun to suit your business, right? So some businesses are just like events planning. They are just lovely. Some of them are just lovely and they're more welcoming. You can actually set a type of message in such a way that it warms up your customer as if you're speaking to them face to face. Alright? Then you're also able to choose who receives your greetings message. Now remember, you are moving your personal number to, let's say you're using your personal number for your business, and now you've moved it to your business account. Now your family, your cousins, your friends, whenever they message you for the first time, they'll get a greetings message, and you don't want that. So you're able to choose that, the option where the greetings message is sent to someone that is not part of your contact list. Alright? So on a greetings message, you're able to add emojis, you're able to add a link to your catalog so that while they are waiting, they can actually go and see either your catalog or even visit your website. Alright? Now it happens we are in class. You cannot answer to anybody, or you cannot answer to any request, or you're not currently working on any request, or it's China time. It's that time of the day, you're on lunch, you don't want to be disturbed. So this is where you set up an away message. This will tell customers that you are currently busy and when they should expect a response. So sometimes you can tell them that it's after hours, or sometimes you're currently busy with something, and then you can direct them to someone else within your business that can assist them or let them know when they can expect a response from you. Alright? So similarly to your greeting, your away message. So your away message is sent to your customers whenever they message you during the scheduled time. So to work on your away message, you still go under your business tools, you click your away message, and then you switch it on, you edit your away message. My away message is to say, oopsie, you greet me out of business hours. Please expect a response from me tomorrow at 9 a.m. Feel free to visit our website. Alright? And that way the customer knows it's out of office hours. Now with our away message, you've got a schedule, right? So where if you set up your business hours on your profile, it would then ask you to select an option, or you want to specify a specific time, then you can work on a custom schedule where you set up your start time and your end time. Same thing with your greetings message, you are able to select your recipients so that your family doesn't get your away messages, only your customers, right? So anyone that is not on your contact list would get your away messages. So this normally your greetings message, your away message are only sent out when your phone is connected to the internet. Alright? So meaning you've got your mobile data on, they would get the away message if they reach you after hours. Alright? So these will help you ease your customers' expectations because they know when they can expect a response from you as a business. Now, we like to stay organized, we like to label new customers, new orders, we have that notebook. Sometimes you're away from your office, you don't have your notebook with you, we've got labels, alright? So labels allow you to organize and filter your messages based on the labels that you created. Currently on the screen, we see there's the label for new customers, new orders, pending payments, your paid, and your order complete, right? So this is I like to use this more of a productivity tool because I get to see how many new customers have I reached, how many orders do I have, how many people are owing me, so I can send them reminders and and tell them that please pay. If you don't pay, we are not going to send you your order. Obviously, it's going to be a big break, but depending on the situation. And you also get to see how many people have actually paid for your products and services and how many orders you completed. All right? And then how do you go about getting your labels? So under your previous tools, you go to labels, you click on labels, you see the screen, so you've got like your pre-loaded labels. You're able to like rename them to suit the different types of labels. If you used up these ones, you can always add more labels. So you click on the plus at the bottom and then add priority customer, all right? And then you can choose the color that you want to add to your label and then you just click OK. So to add a label to your customer or your contact or the chat, so you click as if you are going to delete the chat and then right at the bottom, at the top of your screen, you get to see there's that label type of icon. So you click on there and then choose the label where you want to put them. All right? So do we have any questions at this point? If there are any questions, kindly post them in the chat. We will view them and my team is also here to assist if you have any questions. All right? So still under your message tools to improve your customer service. It's very... Yes?
There's a message on the chat.
All right. Alright, so no, not utilizing it, but the business makes any business a lot easier, working as a multi-tool for marketing, advertising, and sales. Awesome, thank you so much for the responses that I have in the chat. So as we move along with our presentation, so when it's very frustrating as a business owner or someone that's as a business owner to respond to messages like having to retype the message over and over again. So we've got this tool on WhatsApp for Business that allows you to save a lot of time and reuse messages that you often send to customers. Alright? So quick replies, you can like based on what your customers ask you, you're able to create like a quick reply. So let's say for example the ladies that are running the boutique companies, people are asking you, do you ship to Gauteng? Because you guys are in Compaign and I'm in Gauteng. So most people would want to know, do you ship to Gauteng? What are the shipping costs? So you might want to set up a quick reply for those questions, alright? So your quick reply saves you a lot of time. So to use your quick replies, so on your chat, you just type / and then you have like, so if you set up your quick reply, you have like a code. So you've got like /1 or /n. So when you click /1, it's going to post the quick reply that says, thank you for contacting us. What are you interested in ordering today? And then you're also able to add more, and you're able to also customize it after you select it before you send it to the customer. Alright? So it's very important obviously monitor the trends of what are your customers asking you, and then you create your quick replies. Saves you a lot of time from typing the same thing over and over again. It gets frustrating sometimes. So best practices for part 1 before we move on to the second part. So as a business, whether you have existing customers or you've got new customers, it's very important for you to be responsive. Again, today we looked at some of the tools that you can actually use to respond to your customers, right? Respond quickly. If you're unable to do that, we've got our away messages. You need to type out something that somebody asked you over and over again. We've got our quick replies, alright? Then you also monitor your trends. What are your customers asking asking you? Are they asking you the same question most of the time? Or sometimes they might be asking you about what is your return policy and how does it work? You might want to create a response on that or a poster that you can add in your catalog so people can see what is your return policy. Alright? So that goes to anyone that might want to return something. And then you've got setting expectations. Again, we looked at tools. Right now you are in class, you're not able to respond to messages. So you make use of your tools that we spoke about, your greetings message, your away message, as well as your quick replies. Remember, when a customer sends you a message for the first time, how you respond to them is the first impression that you create. Alright? If you make them feel welcome, they might patiently wait for you. And if you don't make them feel welcome, you know what's the result out of that, right? Very important. My favorite one is write the way you speak. Sometimes we like to use, those big words that we don't understand. Try to keep it simple, make it friendly, make it respectful. Put yourself in your customer's shoes, alright? If you were to speak to them face to face and you are a bubbly person, you are like Sharon, so obviously you would type like Sharon. So that person, they create that image in their head that I'm actually speaking to Sharon, alright? So our key takeaways part one, we still have part two, right? So we learned how to use our WhatsApp business app to call and chat with customers, and then we also learned how to streamline our communications and manage our customers' relationships with our messaging tools. Now comes the best part. I want to showcase what is it that I have that I want to showcase to my customers, alright? So this is where we are going to build a mobile storefront with a catalog. So this is where we are going to showcase our products and services to our customers, alright? So still, when you open your WhatsApp for Business app, there's those three dots right at the top. You click on them, and then we are going to select Business Tools, which is going to take us on this screen. Currently, with just the updates on your chat screen, you just swipe to the right, you'll see your business tools, and then we click on catalog. Alright? So do we have any questions, or does someone want to say something?
Hi, I just want to, can't handle this echo. I just want to ask you, can you also just speak to the security features in terms of the first part that you've explained now? And then I just wanted to check if they have any questions before you go to the second part. If Sharon or Amos can check that. But also just in terms of some of the issues that they need to be aware of as far as security is concerned for themselves, if they should want to go the route of setting up the WhatsApp, the business on WhatsApp. Thanks.
Awesome. Thank you for that. Any other questions?
No question, Faiza.
Alright, so just to touch on going back to our profile, remember this place where we need to add our address. So for safety purposes, if you are operating from home, I would strongly advise that you don't add your location because we don't know what customers think they come. Yes, they are innocent, but at the end of the day, they are operating from the home, which puts you at risk. And also, as we go along, when you're sharing like your shopping, we do have those in your trading, those people that do trading, where they just add into a WhatsApp group and and they just text you to tell you that I can double your money, I can grow your business. So be very careful of that. And also very important, when you're adding a link, make sure it is secure. Don't just add a link that is not secure, because you are in a very high chance of getting scammed if it is not secure. I believe my superstar Sharon will also share more security features that you can actually look at, and I'll also share some of them as we go along. Alright? So with your catalog, so this is where you're going to showcase your products and services. So if you're doing like your nails, you get to showcase the different types of nails with their pricing and how customers can actually work around that. Alright? So this is a preview of how a catalog looks like when it's filled out with like your products. You are able to add your product name as well as your price, and then you're also able to group them, alright, on your catalog. Alright, so we group like going back to matric, we group our line items, alright? And then very important now, you need to, whenever you're setting up your catalog, you need to enable your customers to fill their shopping carts so that they're able to like add the products that they want, and they would come to you. So we're going to look at how does the cart actually work on WhatsApp for Business. So this is our catalog, and then you see that small trolley there at the top. This thing here. So this is your cart. So you click on it. So let's say you want to add an item. I'm looking at the pasta marinara. So I click on it and I add it to my cart, and then it has the price. So I'm a very fussy person. There's certain things I don't eat, right? When it comes to food, there's certain things that we as people don't eat. So I, for one, let's say for example, they add pork on the pasta. I don't eat pork, so I can just inquire what ingredients do they use, or I can just tell them don't add tomato sauce, I'm allergic to tomato sauce or tomatoes, and then I can add that to cart. So I can choose message to business to find out more, or even add the item to the cart. It happens I forgot, I just added the item to the cart. This is what I see after I've added my items. I get to see the items that are selected. It also gives me an estimated total of the items that are selected. I can add a message at the end before I submit my order. So when I click that green button, it will send to the business. Alright, and then the business would then respond back to me based on my query, or send me an invoice for the product that I've ordered. Currently, WhatsApp does not have the feature where you do payments on the app. So meaning if I have to do payments for my pasta marinara as well as my hummus plata, that means they would send me an invoice, I see the payments, I send them a proof of payment, and they see that, and then they would send me my order. Alright? So now let's look at how do we add our products as well as group similar items into your collection? So we still click on our three dots, we go to our business tools, and then after we go to business tools, we're going to click on catalog, and then on catalog, this is what we see. So I click on add new item. So after I click on add new item, it takes me to this screen. So this is where I'm going to add my images, I'm going to add the item name, the price, the description as well. Alright, so this is how it looks like. So I just added my details, my product name, the price, the description. Now I need to add the image that's going to make your mouth watering, so that you actually do the purchase. For boutique, you actually make your water basically it's going to water my eyes so that I can melt in my pocket. Alright? So I click on the add image. Then it's going to ask you, do you want to add images from your camera or your gallery? And then so very important to note when you're working on a catalog. Yes, Alright. Let me know. So, do we continue from here, Sharon?
Does it from here? Are you sure?
It's where she was
Back,
comparing to the catalog from from camera from gallery.
All right. So going back to the beginning, all right? So to get to your catalog, you go to your three dots. So let's just go back. You open your WhatsApp app, WhatsApp for Business app, and then you click on the three dots. It'll give you the options. You select business tools. And then after selecting business tools, it will take you to this screen. Then you click on catalog. So when you click on catalog, it's going to bring you to this screen. Alright? So when it brings you to this screen, you click on add new items. Now it might differ from device to device. Alright? So sometimes you might find this screen, sometimes you might find this screen, alright, which this blanket gives you a hint to say add an image. So we click on add new item. So after I click on add new item, I'm going to add my item name, my price, as well as my description, alright. So I've added there, which is my pasta marinara, $30 and our seafood pasta is one of the best sellers, alright. And then when I'm done, I click on the add images, right? So when I click on add images, it's going to give me the option at the bottom. Do I want to add it from camera? That is you taking the picture at that time, or you've already taken pictures, you can add that from your gallery. So you are going to select gallery and it's going to bring you to this screen. Now something that you need to note when you're working on your catalog, it's very important that you add images that align with the product. So you cannot add your prawns, where you got pasta marinara, and where you got your prawns, you add your pasta marinara, alright? Make sure that your picture aligns with your product name. So my pasta marinara, I click on the image and then it will be added, alright? So this is how it looks like after you've added. So after you've added an item to your catalog, it has that green felt. So the green felt simply means that your item is being reviewed to ensure that you're not breaking any community standards, alright? So it's not the comparison of the before and after or the pricing. So there's some guidelines that you need to follow when it comes to your catalog as well as whenever you're doing ads, alright? And then once it's approved, that Thingy will move from there. And then if there's something that is wrong with that item in the catalog, it would have that yellow caution sign to tell you that you need to check your item on the catalog. It might be violating one or many of the community standards. You then make changes and then upload it back to your catalog, alright? Now it's very important whenever you're adding images to your catalog, you must use high quality images. It doesn't mean that you need to hire a photographer. If you need to, if you have the budget to, you can, but if you don't have the budget, whatever phone that you're using, be it Mobicel, iTel, you name the phones, you don't have to have the most expensive phone. You just wipe your camera to remove the fingerprints. You also remove the dust. Make sure that you have good lighting wherever you are. You don't need to buy expensive lights. You can just make use of the lights that God gave us. You go to the window where there's a nice light, not too much light because your product will come out white. You don't want a white product, but you want a nice color balanced image, alright? Which is very important. And then you can play around with the different angles, try taking top, side, left, bottom. You play around with it, become a photographer for the day, explore, and then choose the one that is like very nice to add to your catalog. Remember, a picture speaks 1,000 words. No blurry pictures on catalog. The very same image that you wouldn't post on Instagram is the very same image you would want to put on your catalog. Alright? So now, as a business, it's very important that you keep your catalog updated because I don't want to be coming to your catalog and looking for the deal or looking for this mixed berry cheesecake and then you tell me it's finished, it's out of stock. as a customer, I'm one person. I don't like being told it's finished because I get heartbroken. But at least accommodating any product that you don't have in stock, you are able to hide it. So you click on the three dots at the top, and then you select hide. It's going to ask you to confirm to hide the item. So you hide the item so that customers cannot see it in your catalog. You as the owner of the catalog can still see it, but the customer won't be able to see it. So this is how it looks like. So now it happens that you got your items for your mixed berry cheesecake, it's back in stock. You click on your mixed berry cheesecake again, you click on the three dots, and then you click unhide, then you confirm, unhide the item so that customers can see it in your catalog. Alright? And then that's your catalog. Now, you want to share your catalog on other platforms with your family and friends so that they can actually come and see what is it that you are selling. So you've got a link that allows customers to come and view your catalog. So you've got the option to send the link in WhatsApp. You have the option to copy the link and paste it somewhere else. And then you can also share the link on other platforms, either be it Facebook, Instagram, email, SMS. It's totally up to you where you share the link. So there's a difference between share and send. So sending is within the app, sharing is out of the app. Alright? So moving on to attracting customers across Facebook and Instagram with free and paid entry points. And I'd just like to take a short pause there to check if we have any questions. Sharon, any questions?
Are we still together?
Questions? You lost. It's too hot.
I'm just a bit worried about the energy in the room. I don't think, did we get the information?
Okay, I guess silence means we are all still together.
Yes.
Yes, I can hear you.
You have to ask something. Anyone?
Are you connected on the phone? Are you connected on the phone?
Yes.
Are you going to be able to continue with the presentation after lunch?
We are almost done. Yes, I can hear you, Sharon. We're almost done with the presentation.
We only have like 3 minutes.
Yeah, we will be done by 3 minutes. Alright, so how do you attract new customers across Facebook and Instagram with free and paid entry points? So this is getting your customers or your followers on Facebook to send you a message. You can either make use of, we've got what we call a QR code. So QR code is a shortcut for quick response. So people will just scan that QR code and then they can start a conversation with you. Or you can share your short link on your other social media platforms so that customers can actually send you a message, alright? And then, so this is like the free part of it. There's now the second option where you can actually pay for customers to come and message you, where you actually make use of ads, alright? So I'm just going to skip this video and just request Sharon to play for me after the lunch break, or just stay on the call to play the video after that. Alright? So with ads, that's simply what WhatsApp. It just simply means that you're going to create an advertisement on either Facebook or Instagram, that gets people to send in a message on WhatsApp. So this is how it looks like. So whenever there's an ad, it would have like your sponsor under the business or the page's name, alright? And then very important, our call to action button is WhatsApp. So a customer clicks on the WhatsApp message and then it